Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Xlm. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you could, please click that like button, turn it into a rocket and send it into the stratosphere. So I'm still reading this document, right? This is the next day. And I'm still reading this European Blockchain Forum.eu document titled CBDC report final.pdf that I covered in the video prior to this one. It is an 84-page document. My brain is burned out with information, but I am discovering some very good things. The banks are crying mercy. They have shot themselves in the foot and they know it. And we're going to benefit from this. We're gonna be so filthy rich. Is not even funny. It's just a matter of time, and time is against them because the crypto sphere is moving so fast. It is developing technology that is so efficient. The banks can't keep up. Now, one piece that I read that was very interesting, I just want to float it past you. I think we discussed this briefly before, is the traditional payment systems that the banks are trying to set up to juxtapose against crypto, right? I believe some people are trying to cover these topics over the last few weeks that I was gone. And it brings a lot of fear to the people that the banks are considering. They try to consider using traditional payment systems to move a central bank digital currency. Here's why that won't happen, or it has a highly unlikely possibility of happening. And in this document, it tells you the traditional payment systems are what they call TIPS. Traditional, I forgot the other word, payment systems, TIPS, okay? The reason TIPS will not work as well as using cryptocurrencies such as XRP, XLM, Xlm Algo, and a few others as an interoperable system of rails to move money in and out with on-demand liquidity, right? Security and other benefits is because the traditional payment systems drum up so many fees. It's so expensive to run. The banks will be losing money. It's the same problem they're having right now. Remember, traditional payment systems. What problems are the banks having right now? They are hemorrhaging money. It's too expensive doing what they're doing. This is why they had to be bailed out. One of the reasons, there's many, that they had to be bailed out so many times. So many banks had to be bailed out. Now, even if they worked in conjunction with, let's say central banks worked in conjunction with commercial banks, it still would be too expensive. And because the banks will have no way to save massive amounts of cash while moving massive amounts of cash with on-demand liquidity and almost at no fee, they would have no way to do that. They would still have to keep those fees high just to make anything, to make any type of, I wouldn't even call it a profit, but just to bring anything in, because they will be losing so much money in fees just to move it around. This document speaks on that. All right. Now, the banks, as I was saying before, have shot themselves in the foot because they have kept these traditional systems for so long and gotten used to them that they now are scrambling to find a way to do away with those particular high fees for moving money around and such. The only alternative would be to use the blockchains and cryptocurrencies in an interoperable system, which is why you see this being floated everywhere. Now, there are a lot of maximalists out there, and I am not one of them. I'm here to make money. I'm a money maximalist. So I don't care which protocol it is. I hold all the banking coins. I want to make that clear. Banking coins. All the other crypto I'm not too concerned about, all right? Just XRP, XLM, Algo, Xlm, and a few others that are going to fill in the gaps, all right? That's where my main focus is. I'll also include VeChain in there as far as enterprise. Then we're talking about business, all right? The banks will have to utilize those things to keep the fees low. Then they're starting to see a profit, an outright profit. They're moving things on demand very quickly like this at almost no cost. Their traditional systems, because they have fallen behind in development over the years because they're very comfortable. They became too comfortable. And in their comfort, they allowed others to surpass them. If they do not join the wave, they will be drowned by the wave. If they do not ride the beast, they will be gored by the beast. And this document is trying to tell us that. I can't remember what page, but like I said, you guys can read through. It's only 84 pages. Now, the information is very dense, but it tells you why, if you are a holder of these banking coins, Algorand, XLM, XRP, Cello, that maybe you might be a little bit excited. All right. So low circulating supply banking coins like Cello will, I believe, be one of the first to just explode in price. Now, of course, we have to wait on regulatory clarity. Now, I was watching another channel. I watch many crypto channels. I support a lot of crypto channels. I can't remember which one it was, but they had put out video of a lawyer talking about the dates of which the SEC has to provide certain documentation and such, where maybe the case might be drawing to a close, and it's sometime towards the end of this year, major events will begin happening with that SEC case. That SEC case has long-reaching effects on the crypto sphere as far as banking coins like XRP and XLM. There's very, very little difference. There's difference between them now because XLM has been developed in a certain pathway and so has XRP, but they're so similar that the case against the XRP and Ripple Labs will greatly affect how XLM is able to move about and what they're able to do and such like that. As far as mass adoption, it must be mass adopted through the banks. XLM, XRP, Algorand and such. These are all connected. So that case is very, very important. There's a few other governing bodies that we're dealing with, but we must reiterate this every time, not for you viewers that listen every single time I may put out a video, but there are so many new viewers that don't know anything about this. They're getting into crypto and all they're hearing about is Dogecoin, Shiba Inu coin, and things like that. They have no idea that some coins have functionality. Some protocols save money. It would save them money. They don't know that. So a lot of people don't know that there's a high annual percentage yield on holding certain coins, staking certain coins, that you make money on this. They have no idea that if you hold Algorand, that you're getting daily rewards. The more Algorand you hold, the more money that you're making. They have no idea. So when I reiterate things in videos, it's really for a lot of the newcomers, and welcome. We're happy to have you here in the crypto sphere, but we hope you make wise decisions on these crypto that are going to survive the regulatory onslaught that is to come. A lot of the cryptocurrencies out there are going to go away. They will not survive regulations, okay? They have to have functionality, they have to have utility, and they have to be on the up and up with all of these governing bodies. They can't just be get rich quick schemes. Those will not survive what is to come. And what is to come is going to be epic. And here's the thing. Those of us also, it's not just the banks that are going to make us so much money. We're going to take so much money from the banks. It's not even funny. Once there's regulatory clarity, they're just going to hand us money. But it's also the people who were in coins that will be regulated out of existence. They will look for new crypto to get into, and the only ones that will be around are ones that we already hold a massive amount of. Think about that. So not just the banks, but a lot of retail money will pour into the cryptocurrencies that we are currently holding. If you're a holder, I'm not telling you to go hold, okay? I say we because I'm inclusive. That's all. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only here to provide information and research that I have done. Not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But the only place to go for that money would be into crypto that is going to survive, like Algorand, Xlm, Cello, XRP, the ones that are in the clear with the regulatory bodies and the ones that have a utility that is provable, okay, and must be utilized. So I just wanted to point that out, that the traditional systems of the banks, what they're putting together is too expensive. It's just too expensive. They don't want to lose money. I'm telling you, they don't want to lose money. They want to make money, and not just make money. They want to make a lot of money. They're just like you and me when it comes to money. Don't ever think they're not. They're so hungry to go to the next level, just like we're hungry to go to the next level, that it is comparable. And so they want to save money. They know the old systems don't work. They know that. We know that. So while they're scaring people out of crypto, while they're scaring people to sell their XRP and XLM and Algo, and you see these articles come out that the banks are working on something of their own. They've always been trying to develop something, but they can't keep up with the technology. They can't. This article, this document here that you can find on Cello's Twitter will tell you that. You can give it a read yourself. Now, I can read it to you. I read a little bit and give you my analysis, but who can tell you better than you? Go to Cello's Twitter, look for that CBDC white paper. It says CBDC Report Final EU Blockchain Forum, and it will do Cello's Twitter some good to have that traffic, okay? So Cello, I'm doing you a solid. And you can read the document for yourself. It's very, very good, all right? Like I said, no one can inform you better than you. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. Last couple weeks, I bought more Cello, more Algorand, more VeChain. I bought more XRP. I bought a lot of stuff. You know what I didn't buy more of? I didn't buy more Cardano, but I need to. There's something special happening. There's something special happening with Cardano, but we're not going to get into that in this video. I think that's the only one I didn't buy more of. I bought more GRT, the graph, okay? So we're doing very, very good over here in the Alphanim channel. We're doing very, very well. So until next time, let's get to the money.